Hey guys, Ironhide City here, and today we are doing a very short video on how to fix a couple minor problems with Transformers Titans Returns, hardhead, and skullsmasher. Now, this is highly requested by my fellow YouTuber Nathan Selbach. He has had a few Transformers figures recently that have developed loose joints. So, Nathan, if you're watching this video, I'm going to be answering your question during this video. He posted, and I'll have his question up here in the top right here, starting from the tip of Hardhead's cannon. How do you fix loose joints without having to rely on superglue? Well, Nathan, your answer is very simple. And I will actually be starting with skullsmasher to answer your question here. Now, to start, we will first begin by removing his gun. We will also be tightening this loose peg right here. So, we'll get to this in a minute. So, now we got him stripped down. Now, the first problem I want to address is his headmaster unit, Grax. Grax here has developed very loose hips, but his knees are still nice and tight. So, it's the hips we're going to tighten. So I'm going to pop that out really nicely. So we got them stripped into two halves. And you're going to need some Pledge Future Floors, or floor care. A paintbrush. A cup for your paintbrush. And a paper towel, which I will put down on the desk really quickly before I start this project. And I have to move my tripod or my stand. Easy. There we go. Now we're set. So, what you need to do is take off the cap, or take off the lid, and we will dip our brush into the future floors. Good thing I can see what I'm doing with this light. I'm actually rather proud of my light right now. And the thing we're targeting for is... Wow, this camera really focuses. These two pegs. This one right here. And right here. And we will be mirroring that on this piece. So again, take a brush, dip it into the future floors, and we are going to paint this joint. And this is my second application, because I did it the first time, and I don't think it was enough. So I'm hoping that will be tight enough on the headmaster part. At least I don't have to worry about the knees. I'll hold those in a minute. Seems like it's actually kicking in within like 2 seconds worth of application. So we'll put him off to the side. And I will be needing my feature floors still. Let me turn my camera here. So I had to readjust. Now we will take the body of Skullsmasher himself, the main figure, and what we'll need to do first for and I will start from the feet and work my way up. So, feet are fine. Knees, absolutely flawless. Swivels, need tightening. Hips, need tightening. Elbows, fine. Wrist, fine. Shoulders, fine. So it's this swivel and this ball joint we need to tighten up. Oh, and then we'll get to the head back here. So first we will lift up the head, and then we'll get to that swivel. So let me put a little bit on my brush here. Right here. Excuse me. I had to cough. So I had to. And again, this is my second application of future floors to a swivel joint. Actually, on both sets. And I will be getting to hardhead in this review. Don't worry, hardhead, I didn't leave you out. Could seriously go for some soothing music right now, but I'm not going to do it for the sake of the video. Just for the video. Right. You know, I have to say I am really proud of this camera right now, because the old camera I used to do these reviews was not focusing very well. But this camera I'm using, is working perfectly. Could not be more happy with it. So work that in. And work it in. Alright. And I'm also going to tighten that swivel in this waist as well. Now, the ball joints. We're actually going to spread his legs out. And I think I should tighten that too, if that falls off one more time. Yep. We need some tightening in here. Especially in this crevice. And Nathan, no, this will not hurt your toys. It'll only make the joints tighter and more, and less of a pain to have to make your figure stand up. So, yeah. Have to work the joint around. And now the waist. Yep, the waist. There we go. Actually, I don't think I need to get the gator head, because that one is working. Alright. Did I just fix him? Oh my gosh. I only applied just a little bit of future floors in this video so far, and it's working. Really kicking in. Test out the little guy. In you go. See if he'll... Even better than I... Now, this guy is standing a lot better now than I expected him to stand. So we'll put him off to the back and work on hardhead. Now, hardhead's suffering not the loose hips or the loose knees. It's actually his headmaster again that's causing issues. So pump that out really nicely. And we'll set him to the back. But I actually might tighten his joints up. And we'll lift Furos's arms up here. Can't believe this big brush is able to get into these smaller areas on these little guys. So, hope that fixes him. Work that in. Yeah. Sorry about the brush in the picture. There we go. And he has kind of a bobblehead wobble. So, yeah. Now we'll do his hips. He also has a few loose hip joints down here. I know it's late when I'm recording this. I have to get back to the girlfriend. Yep. Let me see if I can tighten up that peg or joint around his head area here. That should kick in within a few minutes. So, anyhow, if you haven't watched my reviews already on these guys, I would definitely pick these sets up. They're not that expensive, very easy to handle, very easy to transform. And that's what's fun about all these Titans Returns figures. They're easy to handle, easy to transform, not a lot of flaws. I mean, if there was one toy line Hasbro got right, it's the Titans Returns figures. Seriously. Between these two figures, which one do I like better? I kind of prefer the Skull Smasher over the Hardhead. Not faulting Hardhead by any means, but I really like the Skull Smasher. Don't get me wrong, Hardhead's not a bad figure. I love Skull Smasher. Seriously. This Skull Smasher is one of, if not the best representations to G1 Skull Crusher. Even though they lost the copyrights. Now, before I go, the pig. So, overall, I strongly recommend, again, both these sets are highly recommended by me. So, this has been the video update for Transformers Titans Returns Skull Smasher with Grax and Hardhead and Furos. So that's Skull Smasher, Grax, Furos, and Hardhead. This has been Ironhide City. Nathan, I hope you have had your answer. I hope you have your question answered. If not, please post another video to this video in the comments below. Have a great night. Oh, and by the way, please subscribe above. Thank you.